is for the weak. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I can get away with less sleep. These are all things I'm sure you have heard. Maybe you've even said them yourself. Wearing sleep deprivation as a badge of honor is a real thing and frequently is done in an attempt to get more done in a day. Most of us are on the run, always having something else to do before we can sit down and relax. Students are juggling classes, homework, and studying. How much time do you spend on this per day? It's been suggested that the average college student spends 45 hours, about 2 full days a week on homework. That doesn't even account for class time. As a student, school is not the only thing on your task list. I mean, think about it. A part-time job working 20 hours a week, and maybe you're involved in school athletics. These commitments take up a huge amount of time. Not to mention, if you want to have a social life or maybe find time to eat a meal or two. Unfortunately, even after you're done with school, the pressure continues to grow. School obligations become replaced with work, family commitments, and other responsibilities. So what do we cut out to get it all done? Sleep. And with that said, this could be your biggest mistake yet. In the What is Sleep video, we learned that for centuries, sleep has been considered an inactive part of our day. We then slept on it a bit, and now are much wiser, recognizing its critical importance across so many processes. Insufficient or poor quality sleep negatively impacts our judgment, enhances our emotional lability, shifting rapidly between emotional states, reducing our processing speed, increasing impulsivity, and impairing accuracy. This is the opposite of a strategy for optimizing efficiency. As described earlier, some days can feel like there is an inescapable, mounting pressure to perform more than what is even possible to complete in a number of hours that exist in a day, resulting in the temptation to delay or avoid bedtime or wake earlier to give yourself more hours to get more done. And even when we do manage to catch some shut-eye, typically it is restless, fragmented, and poor quality sleep because of all of those stressors weighing on our mind. In fact, studies evaluating what contributes to poor quality sleep in college students found a variety of challenges, including stress, pain, family problems, fatigue, sadness, depression, anxiety, and tension. The bidirectional relationship between time management and sleep is one, at least, we can exercise some control over. Realistic time management and organization can improve productivity and quality of life. Time management strategies have also been shown to be beneficial to sleep quality. In fact, when time management strategies were taught to adolescents in high school, they were 2 times less likely to experience insufficient sleep. However, most of us experience overscheduling, overstimulation, all in an attempt to overachieve. We likely have underestimated the need for mental downtime, relaxation, and even time with friends and family. We may even find ourselves making others feel guilty when they express a need or desire for work-life balance, or just some me time. Are you wishing for more hours in your day to get more done? Well, let's take a look at the hours we do have and figure out if we're making the most of them. Start with tracking your day. Knowing how you spend your time can lead to better use of it. Record in 15-minute intervals what you do every day for 1 to 2 weeks. This will help see what takes up most of your time, what tasks require a certain amount of time, and what your priorities are. Once you know how you're filling your time, distinguish your tasks. Consider creating a time management tool for yourself using an urgent, non-urgent, and important, not important matrix. Some examples include, is a task urgent and important? This means you want to complete it as soon as possible. For example, completing and submitting a project or picking up your child from school. Is a task not urgent but still important? These tasks still need to be prioritized but can be completed after your important and urgent tasks are completed. Examples include scheduling or planning an event or an appointment, or replying to a time-sensitive email. If an activity is urgent but of low importance, you may want to delegate these tasks to other people who can manage them, or perhaps identify if they are tasks that you may need to pass on. For an example, an opportunity to take an extra shift at work that night or participate in a pickup game of basketball after school. Finally, if a task is not urgent and not important, these are typically the tasks that are when you have leisure time available. Examples include scrolling through social media, shopping, or going to the movies. The purpose of organizing your tasks by urgency and importance is to help accomplish higher priority tasks first. There are a number of tools you could use, such as planners, calendars, apps on your smartphone, a notebook, and many more. Consider color-coding your different types of priorities to ensure you accomplish the urgent and important tasks first, and then assign a realistic amount of time to get it done well. Be sure to also block time not only for the completion of important tasks, but also for time in between these tasks to finish smaller, less urgent tasks, as well as for some downtime. Some other tips include ask others for help when you need it. Avoid procrastinating. Complete tasks that seem overwhelming first. Or break these tasks into smaller, more manageable segments. Block the time for a specific task and accomplish it before moving on to the next priority. And finally, it can't all be task-oriented or we burn out. Consider implementing a reward system to help keep yourself motivated, especially after completing those urgent, high-importance tasks. Hopefully these tips lead to a more efficient and less stressful day and a more restful night's sleep.